Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your April 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, for this reading, I am using the Thelema Tarot deck, along with the Oracle of the Unicorns, and then also the Romance Angel Oracle cards as well. All right, Pisces, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Queen of Swords, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy for you guys for the month of April. So interesting, Queen of Swords. So coming up maybe a little out of your element, Pisces. It's not a bad thing. Queen of Swords, more of a serious energy. She's a serious character. She can be someone who is searching for answers or the truth, you know, getting down to the bottom of things. She's someone who really pays attention to the details. So definitely some of you could be very serious here in the month of April, less emotional with the Queen of Swords energy. Let's see here. And, you know, she will use that sword. She will use that sword, you know, to sever ties from that that's no longer serving her. Right at the center, I do have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Cups crossed by the Sun. Very interesting. So with this combination, for some of you, there's going to be some sort of news, a message, news that's coming in right at the start of the month. Because it is the Page of Cups, it could definitely be emotional in nature. So it could have something to do with a relationship, or it could even be like flirty communication, flirty messages that are coming to you here at the start of the month. For those of you that are dating or you're involved with someone, it definitely could be, you know, something coming in, some sort of message that's coming to you. It's going to make you very happy with the Sun here. So I think that some of you definitely finding something out. For those of you that are single, you know, maybe you're even finding out that someone likes you. Maybe you're receiving a message. Maybe you're hearing something. And with the Sun, you know, the Sun comes in sometimes and it highlights certain things. So it's you becoming aware something is coming out into the open. Something is being highlighted. So for some of you, I think that that's exactly what this is. But then the Sun can also represent, you know, many different things. It represents success, happiness, true happiness, content. So, you know, for some of you, this will be like a very positive message that's coming in, and it's going to make you incredibly happy. Now, if you have children or a child, you know, maybe you're hearing from your child, or maybe you're hearing something about your child, and it's very positive and it's going to make you very happy. If you go to school, it could be something about your schooling. Here at your foundation, I have the Three of Pentacles. So it could be, you know, schooling for a few of you, definitely. Could even be job related for some of you. Three of Pentacles, very focused energy. And it's interesting that we have this Queen of Swords as the overall energy, because I also see her as very, very focused individual, someone who focuses on the details. She's very serious. So I think that some of you maybe have been working on something with the Three of Pentacles, working, building, creating something, putting a lot of time and energy and effort into something. Now, for some of you, that definitely could be, you know, within your career. But if you don't work for a living, it could be a project. It could be something else that you've devoted a lot of time and energy and effort into. And with the Three of Pentacles, three speak about growth, progress. So some of you, you know, with this message that's coming in, this news that's coming in, you know, maybe it's in regards to this, what you've been working on. You're making some sort of progress, or you're hearing something that's very positive. Interesting enough, in the more recent past, I do have the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, you know, it can represent some sort of truth or some sort of clarity that came in for some of you. definitely. It also can represent those of you that, you know, you are working on a project, or it is something that's career related or something to do with school. You know, maybe you signed something, you know, you could have signed something that was very significant, a contract, something like that. The Ace of Swords, though, is truth. It is clarity, and it is a card of victory, success, but it's success after dealing with some obstacles. So with the Sun and the Ace of Swords, you know, what it is that you've been working on, you are going to be successful. Some of you might have, you know, had some sort of success come to you here in the recent past. Others, you know, maybe, you know, you're finding something out now, something's being highlighted, and it's going to make you very happy. What's interesting is crowning you, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles can represent several different things. Seven of Pentacles obviously can represent planting those seeds, working very, very hard, but waiting for those seeds to flourish. Waiting for those rewards from your hard work and your efforts to come in. For some of you, you know, yes, you could still be waiting. Maybe you're hearing something that's making you very happy. But then other Pisceans, with the Seven of Pentacles crowning you, for me, this can be someone who is kind of looking at the situation, looking at what they've, you know, worked so hard on, and they're asking themselves, you know, do I want to put any more energy or effort into this? Looking at the progress that they've made so far and figuring out, you know, what their next move is going to be. So some of you, that's how you're going to definitely resonate with this energy, especially with that Queen of Swords energy as well. Interesting enough, though, coming up in the near future, around the second week, we have the Six of Pentacles. So if something wasn't highlighted for you guys, because this energy will play out at different times for all of you, if something wasn't highlighted or something hasn't come out into the open, or in the beginning of the month, it could be around the second, third week, because we have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about giving and receiving. You could be hearing something. You could be receiving something here around the second week with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles obviously can speak about some of you feeling financially secure at this time, you know, very stable, very balanced at this time. But also for me, the Six of Pentacles can speak about like assistance, support, and it doesn't have to be financial in nature. It can be like a loan coming through, something like that. But for me, it also can be, you know, some sort of help, some sort of assistance that's coming to you. It could be, you know, from an organization, or it even could be spiritual. It could be any sort of help or assistance that's coming to you. And because we also have the Eight of Wands in the position of your power, second, third week could be when, you know, some of you, you know, there could be a lot going on. You're receiving something at this time. Eight of Wands, for me, always represents like a shift in the energy, things looking up, things moving forward. This could be happening quite suddenly. It can be a little bit of a chaotic energy, but a good kind of chaotic energy where there's a lot happening, or maybe something is happening all at once. There could be a lot of messages coming to you at this time. For those of you that, you know, you are single and maybe you are finding out that someone likes you, if this is on the love front, you know, there could be a lot of emails or, you know, Facebook messages, text messages, whatever it may be. There could be a lot of communication with this person at this time. So just be aware of that. For other Pisceans, could be, you know, what it is that you've been working so hard on. There's definitely something coming to you here around this time, and it's very positive, and the energy is looking up, and things are maybe starting to happen. You know, travel could even be in the cards for some of you as well. And then we have, in the position of how those around you are viewing you, we have this Ace of Pentacles, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So we have this solid new beginning, this blessing that's coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. It's something that you're going to value very much. It's going to mean a lot to you. It could be anything from a new home to a new job. If it is on the relationship front, it could be a new relationship with an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a relationship that has a lot of potential. It will most likely lead to something. It will be a relationship that you value very much. But this is a solid new beginning that you are moving towards. You have this blessing that's coming into your life. For some of you, this could be that opportunity that you're receiving here around the second, third week. Maybe some of you, you're hearing something at this time. It's making you very happy. But then maybe things start to really move forward with this around this time. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And then in the hopes and fears, I have the Lovers card. So definitely, like I mentioned, I think that I am reading for, a few of you that this is, something on the relationship front, definitely. But then I feel like for the majority of you guys, for the rest of you guys, it's definitely job related or home related or something you've been working on, a project, something like that. With the Lovers card, obviously, for those of you that it is a relationship matter, a new relationship, maybe hoping for that relationship, hoping for that spark. For me, the Lovers card is all about that physical desire, that passion, that physical side of a relationship. So maybe hoping to grow closer to someone, spend more time with someone. It could be something like that. For other Pisceans, it could be that you're hoping for a decision from your partner or about a person, for you to be able to make a decision about this person, the right decision. The Lovers card speaks about a decision or a choice. So very interesting. It also can represent maybe the sign of Gemini. Gemini could be significant for some of you. For those of you that are involved with a Gemini, maybe you guys are moving in together. Maybe you were waiting on like a loan for a house to come through, something like that. And you could be taking your relationship to the next level. And then energy that you're leaving the month of April with, we actually have the Seven of Cups. So interesting, because I think for the majority of the month here, like I mentioned, coming up a little bit out of your element, which isn't a bad thing, more of like a serious, very focused sort of month. We get to the end of the month here, and this is definitely obviously more in your element here. It's cups. It's the Seven of Cups. So I think that for some of you, you have options on the table, definitely. Seven of Cups represents choices, options, and it's interesting because we have the Lovers card in the hopes and fears position. So some of you, it's almost like hoping for some sort of decision or to be able to make a decision. And with the Seven of Cups, it's almost like you have to narrow it down. You have lots of options, lots of choices in front of you. So needing to really listen to your intuition or follow your heart at this time, needing to maybe make an important decision or some decisions. With the Seven of Cups energy, though, it can be a little bit of like a not grounded sort of energy. So, make sure that you're seeing things realistically. Again, make sure that you're listening to your intuition here at this time. Some of you have options, choices on the table, and I feel like some decisions are definitely needed. And you know what? For those of you that this is like a relationship, matter, if you're single, maybe you've been getting to know someone in particular, but then there could be like another option that's coming in. So maybe someone else. So for those of you, definitely on the love front, for those of you that are dating, single, there could be a lot of suitors. There could be a lot of options in love here in the month of April. But let's clarify. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups here for Pisces, energy that they're leaving the month with. Pisces, clarifying the Seven of Cups for Pisces. Taking a look at the Seven of Cups for Pisces. I think financially it's going to be a wonderful month for you guys. If I remember correctly with the monthlies, I think that you guys have had the Ace of Pentacles, maybe several times. I know I pulled it for you guys recently. I think you've also had, air energy as well. Interesting. All right. I'm going to keep shuffling these cards here. Pisces, looking at the Seven of Cups. So some of you have been moving towards this new beginning, this opportunity for maybe a little while now. And it's definitely, for many of you, manifesting here in the month of April. Interesting. Okay. So looking at the Seven of Cups, we actually have the Ace of Swords again, Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. So for me with the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, this is success. So, you know, you are going to be successful with whatever this is. But with this Nine of Swords, I see this as like a hindrance, this air energy, overthinking things, overanalyzing, overthinking things, staying up at night, stressing about things, maybe because you have this air energy with you, stressing about the details, the small things. So, you know, this is what you need to overcome. Absolutely. Take extra good care of yourself with the Emperor energy. Take back your power. Feel empowered here. Don't allow this energy to hinder you or to hold you back in any which way. You're going to be successful with whatever this is. With the Ace of Swords and the Emperor, you have some opportunities, some options, some doors that are opening for you here, Pisces, at the end of the month. But I think that some of you need to maybe have more confidence, believe in yourself. Maybe you have an important decision to make with that Queen of Swords energy, this Ace of Swords. You know, maybe some of you have to make a cut, sever ties. You know, it could be, you know, a big decision. You know, don't stress about it though. Don't stress about it. Make sure that you're seeing things realistically. Speak your truth. If this is in regards to a man in particular, he might be married, he might be older, he might be a father. You know, speak up, speak your truth here. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards, additional guidance for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know? Additional guidance for Pisces, the month of April. Pisces. All right, and then I am pulling you an additional Romance Angel Oracle card, Pisces. But if you are interested, over on Vimeo, I do have the April Love Tarot Forecast posted over there. The link is below. Focusing on love and relationship matters for Pisces for the month of April. What else do they need to know? Pisces. Oh my goodness, very interesting. Okay, and so at the bottom of the deck, I felt inspired to actually look at the bottom of the deck, Pisces. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you on the love front, especially if you want to meet someone, you need to stay positive. Definitely pray if you like to pray. If you want to meet someone, you are going to be calling in a soulmate. Now, very interesting. The overall additional guidance card that I have for you is abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. This is one of my favorite cards. I actually don't see this card in this deck too often. So I just mentioned that financially it's going to be a wonderful month for you guys. This is confirming that. So wonderful. Enjoy the bounty of life. And then looking at love and relationship matters, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So it could be that some of you are lying to yourself. You know, with calling in your soulmate at the bottom of the deck, if you want to meet someone, maybe you've been telling yourself you're not good enough. Maybe you've been meeting people and you've been telling yourself that they're not good enough. There could be some sort of deception, you know, in that way. It's not always negative. Deception could be that, you know, someone, of course, is lying. It could be that you're lying. It could be that they're lying. Obviously, not all of you are going to resonate with this message. My advice would be to definitely either have a private reading or check out your April Love Tarot Forecast on Vimeo, because that's looking at the entire month. And, you know, I go way in depth with those readings. Lots of information. So Pisces, I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you all a great month. Take care.